Hello everyone, and welcome to F1 Career Challenge with F1 2018 just a few days away. I thought it would be interesting to have a look at this previous F1 game, made by EA Sports, that famously high-regarded company. And, oh no, it's going to a demo. Now, I apologise, for the shaking screen if I haven't been able to fix that. I might have fixed it, which is fine. But if I haven't fixed it, I do apologise for that. For some reason, whenever I plug my PS2 in to record, it shakes. I don't know why. But if anyone has any answers, let me know in the comments. But anyway, we have 4 different seasons to choose from between 99 and 2002. What shall we go for? Let's go 2000. Let's ring in the new millennium. As you can see, you've got all the different teams and the drivers. Official there. Orange arrows. Mate, Max's dad is in this. So, let's go. Well, we've got to go Verstappen, haven't we? Jos Verstappen. Damn, I didn't realise he was in this game. So, look at all the tracks now. Most of them are pretty much the same as they are now. Hockenheim actually has a different layout, though, than it does these days. Okay, let's go. Where should we go? Let's go Silverstone. We'll have the difficulty level on medium. Let's have just a short race. 4 laps, interactive pits. Just in case, we'll have them on. Dry, damage off, I think is a good idea, because I don't really know what I'm going in for. Qualifying off, we'll just start wherever. Game breakers, I don't even know what that is. And slipstreaming as well. The slipstream on this game is so OP. If I get a chance to show you that, I will. Let's see what we're in for. Again, it's an average circuit, according to EA Sports. I believe this starts at what is now Cops. Well, what was then Cops, but this starts about halfway around the circuit, as opposed to what it is now. Turn 1 has changed. The pit straight has changed. So, let's see how we get on. Starting here at Silverstone. Yeah, you can see it on the map, actually. Right, I don't care about the grid. Here we go then, lads. And we're not moving. I've got a lot of wheel spin. So is the guy behind me. And I've got grip now. Someone just hasn't started, so that's not gone well. And already everyone's off into the distance. Full pelt round. Cops, what is going on here? There's crashes everywhere. I'm crashing into everyone as well. But luckily, damage is off, so we can just carry on. I don't know who that is, but we're up into 10th. I don't know how we're up into 10th after we didn't move off the line and we went through a massive crash, but we are through Maggots and Beckett's nicely and onto the first straight, which is now the final straight on the current layout of the track. And yeah, what a start. And we're up into here as we take on David Coulthard. We've passed 2 of them straight down the middle, and we're into 8th position now. And it's been a fantastic start, really, so far. In the orange arrow. See, this bit here is different as well. This complex isn't on, I don't think, the modern edition of the circuit. The graphics, as you can see, are, well, it's PS2, so they're fairly terrible. Probably not bad at all for the time, but it's PS2, and in this day and age, it looks pretty pixelated to me. I've certainly seen worse looking games, though. Oh my god, look at that. I didn't have to lift off at all, just straight through the top end. And now we're making use of the slipstream here. And oh my word, it just pulled me forward. The controller vibrated everywhere. And someone's off. It's Verts. He's got an engine failure. He's on fire. And his race is over. We're in 6th place, which I believe is the first points-paying position. It was back then anyway. My lines are absolutely nowhere on this version of the game. Oh, that's gravel. I just didn't turn. Just did not turn. Doesn't seem like grass makes much of a grip difference, though. You can see the grass on my tyres. That wasn't bad graphically, actually. You can actually see the grass on my tyres, but even so, it didn't make any difference in terms of graphics. Oh, that's the gravel again. Let's have a look at this game from cockpit cam. So they've muted sort of the engine sounds, but the tyres sound exactly the same. This was the game that kind of introduced me to F1 games. This is the first F1 game I owned and that I played. So, it was my first racing game. I had a few before that, such as I've shown you on this channel before, Top Gear Touring Car Championship. But in terms of Formula 1, yeah, this was my entrance into F1. Bad Hakkinen. Barrichello wins the race. We come round the final couple of corners. I think these are now. And we're going to come home ourselves in the final points paying position off the track. And it's going to be 6th place. 1 minute 21 lap time, which is certainly shorter than it is now. Let's try another one. Let's try a track that you won't see on my current channel, on the current games. Let's be... Who shall we be again this time? We shall be Fisichella and a Benetton. So you can see any of these any time, really. We shall go... I'm tempted by Magny-Cours. Is Indianapolis. San Marino... Okay, tell you what, San Marino, because that track was legendary. We'll whack it up to hard, just because. Let's go in the wet. Oh, yes. This is going to be carnage. Into the wet we go. So, reduced speed, but good everything else, okay? Many hills, apparently. So you know it's not in the Netherlands this time. Verstappen will be out of his comfort zone with all these hills. Well, I can confirm it is wet. Oh my god, I get to choose the tyres. Dry tyres, wet track? Nah. We'll do this properly just for now. Okay, better start this time because I didn't just whack it off the line. There's tyre smoke everywhere. I can't see a thing. But I've made it through the start phase, but I'm on the grass, which is not very good. That's De La Rosa. I go through the middle of two of them. Excellent driving. Not so excellent there as I completely take out like two of them, which I shall take full responsibility for, but also give absolutely no fucks for. So that's fine, isn't it? Through the chicane, wide again onto the gravel. It's been a while since I did this. This track is actually on F1 2013 as a classic track. And I don't think I ever uploaded it. Got Villeneuve all over my gearbox, so it's time to get away from him. So we come around here. Oh, that's too fast. I've spun. Oh, no. That's... Oh, my... I don't know who that was, but they've taken me out, and I've taken them out as well. I'm down to 14th place in this wet San Marino. Oh, my word. The grip is nowhere like it is in the dry. Onto the gravel again. Make that 16th place. Through the fast chicane. Very fast. What an overtake that is on Herbert. Now we get Gene as well, as he just almost drives off the circuit of his own accord. I'm actually going to have to brake for this one. It's a beautifully taken corner. As is that. Someone's gone off. It's Salo. He's managed to hold it. Oh, I'll have to brake. You can see the slipstream effect there coming into play. Take the final chicane. There's a lot of chicanes on this track, but we're through. And once again, the slipstream comes into effect. Look at this, and look at the speed difference it gave me then. And it didn't help going into the tight chicane. So once again, I'm in the gravel. I'm hitting that gravel way too much, but I keep my position. So that's all dandy then. Frentzen is up next. I believe he was in a Jordan, wasn't he? Oh, I don't know, but he and the orange arrows in front, they're really going at it. Is that De La Rosa or Verstappen? I don't know. A bit more slipstream effect on Frentzen as I take him up the inside into the corner. What an overtake. It's De La Rosa who is currently occupying position 11. Oh my god, this is mayhem. This is actual mayhem. Right, slipstream. Oh, I don't really want it yet. Don't give me slipstream into the tight chicane. Here we go. I'm going to take to the outside. And that's a clean as you like overtake on De La Rosa. But again, I keep hitting the grass at the moment. I don't know why that is. And he's actually gotten back past me. I'm going to have to hold it around the outside. I've gone too far around the outside. Oh, dear me. 14th again. Once again, Salo becomes the target. Here we go then. Straight back past him. And up next is Frentzen around the outside. Can I hold it? Just about. Yes, I can. Dolorosa, take to the inside. I've got a much faster car than these guys, clearly, and I've taken him. Next up is Jarno Trulli in his Jordan, by the looks of it. It's not just raining, it's actually storming. What is going on? There's no grip into that car. Oh! Well, okay. Well, I've just hit someone, or they've just hit me, whichever way you want to look at it. Well, I'm not getting a very good position out of this race anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the gravel, as per usual. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the pits at the end of this lap and show you guys what an interactive pit stop looks like. So I'm just going to straight line that chicane so I can get there as fast as possible. The animation you just saw there of the... Yeah, that's a pretty cool animation, because that's of the driver taking off that strip on their helmets, on their helmet visors. You don't really see that in the modern games. So that's a cool addition that Codemasters should think about implementing. Now in we come to the pits.
Brake.
So I have to brake myself. I don't actually need to because I was already going too slowly. Now I need to brake down to 12, turn right. Do this all yourself. They do the pit stop for you. You get to gear up. And go. And they gives you the time afterwards. Excellent. It's actually a really cool way I think they do the pit stops in here. You've also got the guy, in case you can't see it. I don't know why you're playing an F1 game if you can't see it, but you know, might be some talented blind drivers out there. Anyway, the guy's actually telling you what to do as well as the on-screen visuals, so that's cool. There are some good elements in this game. The pit stops are cool. And yeah, it's not the worst game in the world, I'll tell you that. And through the final chicane now to come across the line in San Marino in a position 18. What a race! What a race! Michael Schumacher won it, because of course he did.